Alex with you here, bringing you Dr. Stone manga review, chapter 95, titled First Contact. This was a very hype episode. Manga review, or manga chapter, I should say. They start off with, letting, I always forget her name, I have it in my notes, Sukai, the little girl with the helmet. She actually tamed her pet bull on board, and they asked her to exit to take them back to that black stuff that he was playing with, which is, and they're hypothesizing that is most likely oil. And she actually gave the bull a name, Sagaya, or Sagara. So Sagara is her name, or its name. We don't know if the bull is we don't know if it's a male or female, but that's the name of the boar. And it runs straight to it and starts playing with it. And when Senku tested out, it actually is oil. And everyone got happy and stuff, and they went back to the base with the oil and stuff. And Sukai, she asks, can she keep the pig, the boar? And Senku asks the chef, should we keep it? And she already knew what the answer was gonna be, so she just made up a good excuse why she could keep the boar. She's like, oh, it's already dirty with oil, it's no good for food no more, just throw it away. So since nobody wanted it, Sukai got lucky and she was actually able to adopt the boar. So now she has two pets, her pet dog that she found a couple of chapters back, and now this boar, which has both been useful for the story. And they made an oil field where that oil was at, and they actually named it after the boar. So it's known as the oil field of Sagara. So that was pretty cool. And then after that, while Shiki made like a boat for them to, test out the oil and drive by and stuff. And we have a whole bunch of group of guys there. We have basically the main guys. We have Senku himself. We have Taiju, Chrome, Ryusei, Yuko, and again, they're all there, talking about this boat ride and stuff. And Senku said something about the oil in the engine, and then Taiju was like, oh, is that the love potion that you made me a while back? It smells just like it. And Senku just joked at him and was like, oh, I just told you that was a love potion. That was it's gasoline, really. It's not really a potion. He's like, what? He got tricked into drinking the gasoline thinking it was actually a love potion, which made him confess his love that day, but it really wasn't. So they made that joke on him, and they laughed, and they got on their boat to leave. And when they on their boat testing it out, they see a beautiful scenery of all water with the sun rising, about to set. And then they got onto the speaker, and the princess, Haku's sister, she's there, and she's talking to Chrome and stuff. And one of her, men was like, hey, since Chrome was always scared to tell you his feelings, why don't you tell him about yours? And she blushes, and she's like, feelings? And she goes into like this blush, tsundere type mode. And then she's actually about to tell him her feelings until Static came in, and they didn't get to hear what, Chrome didn't get to hear her feelings of what she was going to say about Chrome. So that's left in a cliffhanger, sadly. But I think she does like Chrome, so a lot, but that's just my opinion. We have to wait and see, but at the same time, it's like this static that's coming in is not static interference or plasma interference. It's actually something else. And Senku said this is a Morse code signal. And the chapter basically ends with them saying, hey, we're getting a Morse code from someone, which means we're not the first people to actually break out of a stone. There's others out there. And that's the end of the chapter. And I've been saying this, I haven't said this, but I actually been thinking about this for a while. Because we've seen Senku, Taiju, and Yuza, we've seen those three in that order, broke out the stones. But we never knew if there was other humans before them that broke out the stones. And thanks to this new chapter, chapter 95 of Dr. Stone, we actually discover that there's actually other people out there now. There has to be, because someone's sending them a Morse code, so. Which indicates two things. There's other people out there, one, and two, they actually have technology to actually be able to send out Morse codes. So I wouldn't be surprised if Senku found like another kingdom or another place that has smart people like himself there, or scientists, that actually is able to do all this. Or maybe they just stumble upon humans that were lucky and didn't get turned to stone, and they have technology still. One of the two situations is most likely going to be. It was very interesting to see that. It's also very funny because before the chapter begins, we get a color page, an opening color page, saying about the popularity poll. They're going to be another one soon, and talking about how all these new characters are saying, we can't wait for the manga. Everyone's going to be shocked to see us and stuff like that. And Senku's in the corner being like, you always turn into stone in the beginning. You're not even going to be seen. So it's kind of hilarious seeing that. I can't wait for the Dr. Stone anime review, anime to come out. I'm definitely going to be reviewing that on my channel. Definitely can't wait. But, yeah, this was a good chapter. It's nice to know that there's other people out there besides Senku and his group, which kind of makes sense. I mean, out of all the people that will be broken out of the stone, we can't assume that Senku and his group was the first. So, it was surprising that we haven't seen no other groups until now. We're almost 100 chapters in, so. And I have a feeling that Dr. Stone is not going to end anytime soon, and hopefully I'm right. Because, you know, we're supposed to be getting the anime this summer, and like I said earlier, I can't wait for that, but very good chapter, very interesting. I can't stress enough, I say this all the time, but what I love most about Dr. Stone is how they mix science and humor together, and it's not too boring where the science overlap the humor, but the humor is not too cheesy where it's not understandable and not funny no more. It's like it's a perfect blend of science and humor, and that's the one thing I love most about Dr. Stone, how intriguing it is. It's like every week I can't wait to read it because I know I'm going to laugh and find something new also about technology in an easier way because how they explain it. And it's very, very, very good how Dr. Stone does that. Very understandable for all ages of people who read manga and stuff, or people who's going to be anime onlys to understand. So that's great and all. But I'm wondering if these people that are sending out the Morris codes, are these people good or bad? You know, just because Senku and his group are coming back to life and they're good guys and they're trying to restore the world, doesn't mean other people might agree with that. Other people might want to be like, hey, we became unstoned first. Let's try to dominate the world and take it over. You know, there are people with that type of evil mentality set. So, depends on what's going to happen next. And I can't wait to see what happens. But, yeah, chapter 95 of Dr. Stone. Really great chapter. If you have not read it, I always go read it. Catch up real quick. We're only 95 chapters in. The anime is about to come out soon, so hop on that. Please support it on Viz Media, official site. Purchasing it and reading it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post upload. Follow me on Twitter. Link will be down below. Tell me what you liked and didn't like about the chapter. Also, give this video a thumbs up.